Hello. Welcome to my live stream. Today I'm talking about how to remove the shame around talking about money. And this is perfect for today because it's equal pay day. So I noticed it was equal pay day today on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? I really want to speak on this subject. It used to really scare me. It used to really scare me to ask for the money that I deserved. It used to really scare me to demand what I wanted. And so what I want to talk to you guys about is how to remove the shame, the guilt around money. So let me first grab my topic and paste it into Instagram. I'm just going to grab my topic and paste it into Instagram, because it didn't let me do it before. I'm also going to share this. So if you guys are here, just say hello. Let me know that you're watching. I'm going to get right into the content right after I hit the share button. So today I'm going to be talking about how to remove the fear, guilt, shame, whatever it is around talking about money, because if we want to change the way that we get paid, if we want to make more money, if we want to get paid our worth, then we have to be comfortable talking about it. It's really hard to demand the pay that you want if you have fear around talking about it. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, George. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks, guys, for joining. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds, and I'm going to navigate sharing from a Facebook group, because they don't make it easy. They don't just put the button there like you need it. So bear with me, hang out for a bit. As you come in, say hello. I'm going to go find the share button. Let's see. Where is it? Okay, I see it. Hitting the share button. You guys are the best. Thank you for waiting. Share. Where am I even sharing this? Share on a page that I manage. Great. Beautiful. And if you hear lots of Facebook noises dinging in the background, it's because my group chat is talking about celeb breakups. That's why. Okay. Great, guys. I'm super excited to be chatting about this tonight. It is equal pay day. Right now is the perfect time to really think about, are you making the money that you feel like you deserve? And if you're not, why is that, right? You are in control of your income. If your job isn't paying you what you're worth, you are allowed to ask for that raise. It took me a long time to figure that out. If you are still not getting it, you are allowed to quit and start your own business and far surpass the income that you could ever make at a 9-to-5 job. Hello, guys. Say hi as you come in. So I wanted to really talk about this because I remember when I first started working in the real world, I was afraid to talk about money. If I went out for lunch with friends, I would always find myself paying because I didn't even like the awkwardness about talking about splitting the bill. Or when it came time to, I was working at somewhere for a long time and I knew that I wanted a raise, I knew that I deserved a raise, I remember having so much fear, irrational fear about asking for a raise. I remember in the back of my head even thinking oh my God, I'm going to get fired if I ask for a raise, right? And it's because we grow up thinking that it's taboo to talk about money, thinking that it's taboo to ask for a raise or to demand more, right? We are surrounded by our parents, for example, who are saying, oh, we can't afford that, that's too expensive. And so in those first few years of our lives, we're taking in all this information about money and we're forming our world based on that. So it's really important to get in awareness of where are these ideas about money being formed, how are they being formed in our childhood, and how can we change them today so we feel really good talking about money, really confident talking about money, and we can actually support ourselves and create that security that we deserve. Now, one thing that I want to share too is it's more than just about money, right? So, sometimes you feel oh my gosh, if I ask for money, I'm being greedy and, filthy rich people and all that stuff. But it's about so much more than just money, right? Money is a tool so you can create the life that you want. I was looking up some stats earlier, and there's a study that shows that 57% of divorces are caused because of money issues. So money, the amount of money that you have, the amount of money that you're making, also has a huge impact on your relationships, right? It has a huge relationship on a huge relationship with your health, right? So if you are not making enough money, you can't afford to eat healthy. You can't afford to take care of yourself, right? You might be even afraid of having to go to the doctors because the doctor's bill might be too high, especially if you're in the States where they don't have the same level of insurance that we have in Canada, right? So money isn't just about money. It's not just about how much is going to be sitting in your bank account. It's also about the rest of your life, right? When you're making the money that you deserve, you're making the money that you want, you can actually live a more fulfilling life. Not saying that money is the only thing, but if you ever wanted to travel, you ever wanted to explore new places, you ever wanted to take your partner on a nice date or be able to get your mom a gift or something like that, that takes money. And if you're not making enough, you can't do all those things that help you live a fuller life. Or for me, I've made a lot of investments in myself in the past year. I got certified in NLP, I got certified in Reiki, I took all these incredible courses, had all these incredible experiences, and I wouldn't have been able to do that if I wasn't making the money that I wanted, right? So really what I wanted to just talk to you about today on Equal Pay Day is that there's no reason to have fear around asking for a raise, right? So what I want you to recognize is that we are programmed as a society to have a lot of negative limiting beliefs around money, right? We get taught that money is the root of all evil, right? Or a lot of the time when people refer to rich people, they say filthy rich people. Or if you see someone with a fancy car, a lot of people kind of look at them and scowl and judge them, right? And they say, oh, they must have rich parents. They probably didn't work for it. So the thing is, from the first 0 to 7 years of your life, that is what's called the imprint period. And so whatever happens to you in the first 0 to 7 years of your life is what you're actually imprinting into your subconscious mind, and you're taking that as your model of the world, right? In our first 0 to 7 years, we don't have the same critical factor that helps us decide, is this logical, does this make sense, or is it not logical, does it not make sense, right? And so a lot of the time, if we're growing up around our parents and they're saying stuff like, oh, well, we can't afford that, your model of the world is that you can't afford the things that you want. And so what you find is a lot of people who grow up maybe not having enough money, they perpetuate those patterns into their adulthood. By the way, guys, as you're coming in, just say hello. If you have any questions or you've ever felt shame or fear around talking about money, just let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll get to them after. Okay, so a lot of the time, if we are growing up in situations where we don't have a lot of money as a child, we actually create those patterns in our adulthood if we don't look at them. So what you'll find is people who, they grew up not being able to afford things when they're adults and they finally are making money, they have a job that they love, or maybe they have a business that they love and they're making enough money, they will perpetuate that pattern of not having enough. They'll spend all the money that they make. Or sometimes you even see people who are making a lot of money, but they have fear of spending it, right? Because we have that old ingrained pattern, what goes up must come down, right? And so people believe that. And so when they start to create wealth, they start to create the income that they want, they have so much fear of it going away. They have so much fear of them losing it. So what you really need to do, hi, Emma, thanks for joining. What you need to really do is take a look at what are some of the beliefs that you have around money. And a great thing to do is to grab a journal or grab a notepad or a pad of paper and actually ask yourself, what are some of my first memories around money? And it's funny because you consciously probably won't remember your first experience around money, but if you actually sit down and think about it and ask yourself, what is your first memory or your first experience around money? Something will pop up. And chances are that first memory that you remember is going to say a lot about how you feel about money now. So I can tell you right now, as I'm sitting here just sharing this story with you, and I think about what is my first memory around money. I actually think about, hi guys, thanks for joining. Hi Mika, hi Jenny. I actually, and this is my own personal experience, but I actually think of when I was, hi out to the box, when I was a kid and my parents weren't together and I'm just sharing this as I thought about it. My first memory on money is when I was a kid and my mom was like kind of calling my dad pissed off because he wasn't paying child support, right? So that's one of my first memories around money. And so I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of work on limiting decisions and limiting beliefs. And so I've worked through all these things, right? But I can tell you that having my first memory around money being one of people being angry at each other, people being mad at each other, people not feeling like it's fair, people fighting, that being my first memory around money, I can tell you that in my adulthood, when I first started working a regular job, I had so much fear around talking about money. And it's funny because deep down in my subconscious mind, with that being the initial memory that I had around money, I was making the assumption as an adult that if I talk about money, someone's going to be mad at me. Someone's going to be pissed off at me. It's going to create some sort of like confrontation. I didn't want that. And so it's really, really important to go back, ask yourself, what were some of my first situations or experiences that I had around money? How did my mom deal with money? How did my dad deal with money? How did any other important influences in my life deal with money? Because I am willing to bet that if you sit down right now with a journal and you go back and you look at what your first experiences around money are, they're going to say a lot about how you deal with money right now. Okay. And so once you've done that, once you've figured out what those initial negative beliefs are around money, now it's time to actually do the work, right? It's time to do the work to create beliefs that support the type of income that you want to make. And so when I discovered what my first limiting beliefs were around money, I started to do a lot of journaling and I started to create new affirmations that supported the type of financial experience that I wanted to have. So I started to remind myself that talking about money doesn't create fights, right? Talking about money can be a good thing. Being open and honest about money can be a good thing. Knowing my value and asking for a raise can mean that, like when I used to work for a 9-to-5 job or a retail job, knowing my worth and asking for a raise means that I get to do better work. I get to maybe purchase clothes at the retail store I used to work at so I can look better at work, or I can support myself better. I can do more of the things that make me happier so I can come to work in a happier place, right? So if you're ever in a situation where you're afraid of asking for the money that you deserve, think of all the reasons why you having the money that you deserve is actually supporting you for you to do a better job and for you to create a better outcome for the people that you work with. Now, if you're starting a business and you know that the value that you're putting out is worth $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, but you're only charging $100, that is negative, not just for you, but that's also negative for the people that you want to serve. Why? Because if you're not making enough money for you to support yourself, for you to pay your rent, for you to pay your bills, for you to pay the fees that it takes for you to run your business, you're not going to be able to give a good experience to the people who are purchasing from you. Eventually, you might have to actually stop what you're doing and go back and find a day job, right? And so if you're really passionate about what you're doing, Sam's Bum's give me a thumbs up, thank you. If you're really passionate about what you're doing, then it is actually your duty to figure out, okay, what is my true value? What is an income that I feel really good about? And standing up for yourself and asking for that, right? And really, one thing that I've learned is that your energy creates your experience. So if you believe in yourself and you believe in the value that you put out there and you know that you're doing good in this world and you believe that with every single ounce of your being and you have that energy behind it, that actually translates to how other people resonate with you. So as soon as you start to value yourself more, as soon as you start to believe in yourself more, you actually create the outcome where other people value you more too and other people believe in you more too. Okay? So also, what you also can do is take your old beliefs around money and really think about what are the affirmations that I can create that will support me around money. So remember things like when good people have money, we can do more good things, right? So if you ask for more money, you have more money in your bank account, you can use that to support maybe charities or something that you want to support. You can continue to do the work that you love to do, inspiring people, helping people, promoting people. You will have more freedom in your life. You can be an inspiration for other people, that good things happen when they follow their dreams. So remember that for you, asking for the money that you deserve isn't a selfish thing. It's not a negative thing. Money is a tool that allows us to create the life that we want, because we can have the things that we need in order to have better experiences, treat our friends or our family, have more fun, right? Like, this is why we're here on this earth, to experience and have more fun. So remove the shame around asking for money, remove the guilt around talking for money. Remember that wanting more money is not a negative thing. It's a good thing for you to want more for yourself, because whatever energy you put out, you get back, right? So if you want more for yourself and you want more for others, you're only going to create more abundance for yourself and for the people who are in your life. So if you guys like this, let me know, leave me a comment. This was just a quick little live to motivate you, to support you, and to remind you that on Equal Pay Day, you know, we really want to create equal pay for women and men. And it's up to us to put our foot down and demand it, okay? You have so much more control than you even realize. You have so much more value than you even realize. And if you feel like you're not getting paid your fair share for the work that you put in, step up, ask for that raise, ask for that rate that you know that you deserve in your business, whatever it is. And like what I always say in Yes Supply, like, what would you ask for if you knew the answer was going to be yes? People will not give it to you unless you demand it first. So take that first step, stick up for yourself, demand your worth, and you will get it, okay? So I love you guys so much. By the way, there's only 1 day left to join my new program, Yes Dream Clients. So Yes Dream Clients walks you through step by step how to take your passion and your purpose and turn it into a freedom-filled, service-based, or coaching business. So I'm walking you through everything from finding clarity, figuring out what is your value, what is your gift that you can share with the world in order to exchange your value for the money that you deserve, right? Then what we do is we package that up into a premium program, so you can charge upwards of $2,000, $3,000, or $4,000. We help you get in front of the clients that you want to attract. So you're working with your soulmate clients that you can make a huge difference in their lives, and they're excited to work with you and appreciate working with you. I walk you through how to create your content, how to create marketing messaging. I'm actually adding in a new module all about introduction to Facebook ads. So if you don't already have an audience yet, that is okay. I walk you through how to get your message out there using Facebook ads. And I also walk you through how to have a successful sales call. So if you've ever felt not confident about having sales calls, or you feel like you're doing sales call after sales call after sales call and not seeing the results that you want, this program is perfect for you. So it's 8 weeks of 1 hour long video content, plus you get 8 weeks of group coaching with me. And because you get the video content with the strategies, what we're going to be really diving into during the group coaching is you'll be able to ask me questions. I'll be there live on the call, coaching you through whatever you're working on. And we're going to work on really deep mindset work, because the majority of your success is going to come from having your subconscious mind behind you. A lot of times people try to make big changes in their life by only trying to change their habits and their decisions consciously, but your conscious mind is only 0.004% of the decisions that you make. So when you're working in tandem with your subconscious mind, you're going to be able to create that success that you want easily and effortlessly, because it's just who you are. Success is a habit to you, right? So we work on the deep mindset work that you need to change your beliefs around money, to change your beliefs about how valuable you are, and to change your beliefs around how much money you can make online from doing what you love. So I really hope to see you in the program. You can head to yessupply.co/dreamclients. Today is the last day. Well, tomorrow at 11:59 is the very last day. And I'm so excited for the women who have already shown up. I added kind of a bonus little live in there for the women who have already shown up. And I was talking about manifesting out of thin air. And one of the girls has already started manifesting out of thin air. She started with parking spots. And actually, to update that story, I was talking in the group about how I taught one of my clients how to manifest out of thin air, and she manifested $900 out of the blue. And now an update for that, it's now $2,500 that she manifested out of the blue. So powerful stuff that you're going to learn in the program. I hope to see you there. Head to, where is it? Head to yessupply.co/yesdreamclients to sign up. I'm so excited to work with you, and have an amazing night. Bye.